Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So it's about 10 minutes before 7 o'clock on Sunday. We're walking on our way out of Porto
To the river?
to the river. A bit of jiggling because for the first little bit the pathway doesn't actually stick to the river, it cuts in and out. So we've just got a bit of creative walking to do. But once we pick up the pathway that we've seen in other people's videos, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
So we're not alone because there's numerous young people
Still partying.
and heading home from their big night out. So just going to make sure we don't trip over. All right, more soon.
Bye. Hi.
G'day. So it's getting towards 7:30. The sun's come up. We're almost at the mouth of the Douro River. So I think if that's the case, we walk to the end of here and turn right and head to Santiago.
Still haven't seen an arrow, but that's all right.
Or a coffee.
Or a coffee, yes.
Anyway, more later.
Bye.
Good morning again.
Good morning.
So we've just had our first coffee stop of this Camino. That's kind of what we do. We walk and eat, have coffee. And we have been so fortunate to luck ourselves into a gorgeous day.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for any better.
No, it's just gone 8:15. The sun's coming up behind us. We're at the mouth of the Douro. There's a nice breeze. Gosh, as I said, we're so lucky to be able to do this, and looking forward to what else we'll see during the day. Well, I can see the Atlantic breaking over that break wall.
The guy in the coffee shop said that how long to the beach? 4 kilometres.
Yes, to the main beach that's near.
So we've done 5.
Yeah, Matosinos or something.
So another 4. Can't wait to see the beach.
Yes.
The river is nice.
Yes.
I'm a beach girl.
All right, more later.
Bye.
Okay, we've reached the Atlantic Ocean. Here we go. So we've come to one of the first of the main beaches, Praia de Luz. Yeah, I reckon you could sit here in this restaurant for an hour or so. Mind you, we're not going to get where we're going, but how cool does that look?
Our first boardwalk, and Michael the kid is going to go down on the sand to find some sea glass. Let's see whether he can find some. We'll never get to our destination this afternoon, the way we're going. Okay, this isn't my idea of the sea glass we'll be collecting, but it is officially sea glass, so I've got to give it to him. Well done, Michael.
So we actually saw a little castle as we were walking past, and it turns out it's a Portuguese commando museum. So we've stopped and had a drink and come up to the top of the castle, and there we go. We're guessing that's Matosinos. Should be our lunchtime stop, hopefully. Wow. Goodness me.
A beach with waves.
There's This is amazing. So we're gradually making our way towards the industrial port of Matosinhos, which is where the airport is. And we were just saying, it's got a bit of a Coolangatta feel to it. The beach and the...
The sea is still just over
Just there.
there. Haven't lost it.
Yeah, so loving it so far. So we just dropped down to get a little bit closer to the action on the beach. Cafes and restaurants all the way along. A bit early for them to be open yet. So we're coming closer to the river mouth of Matosinhos. We don't go to the left. We cut inland a little bit to cross on the big bridge. But behind that white dome thing in the middle of the screen, which I'm assuming is a ferry terminal. There's quite a large cruise ship which we'll photograph as we get closer. And the other thing we're noticing is there's a few people doing what we're doing. Walking the Camino, which is quite pleasant.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure what I expected, but I didn't expect the walk into Matosinhos to be like this. There's people everywhere, there's beaches, apartments. It's kind of like we're walking on the Gold Coast holiday resort at the moment. It doesn't feel like a Camino. Anyway, more to come. Oh, and I have to mention, it's really hot. We're both stripped down to t-shirts.
Yeah, soon I'll be taking the legs of our pants off, I think.
Love it so far. Oh, what's this? Looks like a... Yeah. Okay, so we've arrived at Matosinhos, which is an industrial port, as well as where the airport is, and found the bridge that crosses. So I think we're about halfway through our first day. G'day again.
Hi.
So it's just gone 11:30. We just stopped at a little cafe and had toasted ham and cheese sandwiches for our light lunch.
And we're into summer mode now.
Yeah.
Had to dig out the hat,
Yeah.
pop out sunscreen,
Zip it.
and shorts, zipped off our pants.
Yeah, it's gorgeous September weather. Absolutely. People are out and about in droves, and we've seen so many people walking like we are on the Portuguese Camino.
Yeah,
Didn't expect that.
heaps of people.
We watched one of Ivor's film clips a little while ago, and he was saying that this year, reportedly, a third of the people walking to Santiago this year have come via Portugal. So it's very popular this year.
Yeah, we're seeing it.
So anyway, it's, as I said, just gone 11:30. We think we're about 2.5 hours from Labruge. What's that gets us there? About 2 o'clock or so. We guessed 3, so I think we're going okay.
Yeah, we've had lots of stops. So.
And a couple more to go, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right, people, more later.
Bye.
I don't think I'll be swimming down there today. That's pretty rough water.
Hi.
Hey guys, how you going? So it's just gone 1 o'clock. We had a drink stop 5 or 10 ago, which was really good.
Yeah, I needed that. I was starting to flounder a little bit, so I feel a lot better again now.
Yeah, so we've got about, from the drink stop, we worked out about 90 minutes, we thought, to Labruge, where we're staying. It's come out really hot today, but there's a lovely breeze coming in off the water, which is keeping us cool. In terms of walking conditions, it's fantastic. And we're just following the boardwalks along by the side of the ocean. Yeah, we couldn't have dreamt it a better day for day one.
No, we're really lucky.
We calculated we'd get to Labruge at about 3, the way we're going, it might be 2:15 or 2:30, so we're pretty much on schedule.
Yeah.
We may stop again and use up another half an hour, who knows. Okay, more later.
Bye.
The little fishing villages scattered along the coast. Okay guys, how you going? So we made it to the end of day one. I think you can tell by our faces it's been hot and sunny all day.
Yeah.
And one of the things we've noticed last year when we walked in Spain, we actually walked through a heat wave, 30 plus temperatures. And even though today didn't really get above 23, 24.
There was no shade.
Yeah, the whole time we were on the beach. So that makes a difference.
Yeah. So we'll address that tomorrow. We'll probably dig out our umbrellas.
Yeah, that's a great way of protecting yourself from the sun.
Yeah.
So once we negotiated our way out of Porto along the river Douro, it's pretty straightforward. You just keep the ocean on your left. We had
there wasn't any arrows till we got to
almost the end.
Yeah.
But we downloaded the GPS track from Camino Ninja, and we never got off it. So it was pretty easy.
Yeah, and it was lovely looking at the ocean.
Yeah, so all in all, I'd say day one pretty successful.
Yeah, pretty wild sea, I've got to tell you.
Yes, you'll see in some of the videos.
Yeah, it's pretty wild and woolly.
Yeah.
But really good.
Tomorrow, looking forward to walking along the ocean again. And we'll probably leave early again tomorrow morning.
Try and beat the heat.
Yeah, it just seems to work for us if we get going.
And the thing is, here in Portugal, the time zone is different than Spain.
Yes.
So when we say we're walking out here at 7 o'clock, it's really 8 o'clock Spain time.
Yeah.
So
which is late.
Yeah, for us then to negotiate the day with the heat.
Yeah. Okay, so that's us signing off from day one, successful. Looking forward to day two.
Bye.